Hello, welcome to another fight prediction video. This is Canelo Alvarez versus Amir. So literally about half an hour ago, about that give or take, I went online and saw that on various different social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Sky Sports, that Canelo Alvarez is scheduled to face Amir on May 7th in Las Vegas for the WBC middleweight title. My videos have normally been sort of quite like not scripted, like they've been quite sort of like straightforward and to the point, but this is a bit different. This is going to be about sort of like a little bit of a rant. Like, I just can't believe like Amir Khan is fighting Canelo Alvarez. It's just so dumb. Right, so first off, like, I don't know who was in charge of this, because if you look at my previous video, it was Kell Brook versus Amir Khan potential 2016 fight, because Kell Brook's team and Amir Khan's team were talking about a potential fight for later on this year, which I thought was happening. Eddie Hearn online, you can watch his videos talking about Amir Khan, about their fight. He was a bit more confident to get the Kell Brook fight, and Amir Khan had such a good opportunity to fight for, I guess, 2 world titles in a year. Danny Garcia, WBC world champion, and Kell Brook, IBF champion as well. Instead, he's facing someone who's 2 weight classes above him, WBC middleweight champion Canelo Alvarez. And let's just put it this way: Amir Khan started at lightweight, which is 135 pounds. Been knocked out a couple of times by British Prescott, Danny Garcia. Obviously, everyone knows that by now. Gone up to light welterweight, done quite well. Had a few hiccups. Went up to welterweight. Hasn't really done anything of sort of note. Probably beating Devin Alexander's high point, which is one of the best performances for a long while. And he fits the welterweight limit, I guess, fine. And I've heard him a couple of times say he has weighed about 150, 155 in previous interviews online. But it doesn't make you a natural middleweight fighter. So now he's jumping up 2 weight classes to face someone who's been in that weight class naturally, I don't know, for a number of years. Like, Canelo Alvarez isn't a small built fighter. He's heavy, he's solid, and I don't think he's weighed anything less than the weight limit. He's had weight problems in the past. I think when he faced Floyd Mayweather back in 2013 at light middleweight, the unofficial scales were something like Canelo Alvarez was like 170 plus or something. That's a light heavyweight we're talking about. So Amir Khan, this is my prediction for the weigh-in. Amir Khan will go to the weigh-in, be at the weight limit. I think it's a catch weight of 155, which is stupid because catch weight shouldn't even exist. But anyway, so he'll go to the weigh-in, be obviously weigh in properly. Canelo Alvarez will do the same as well. Unofficial scales. Amir Khan might I don't know, get some water weight in him, be a bit more heavier. Canelo Alvarez is going to be bloody 175 plus pounds or something. Like, what? Like, it just makes no sense. Like, I don't know who was in charge of the actual agreement of this fight. You go from Kell Brook, same weight class, rivals, then they go Garcia, same weight class, rivals, and then you go Canelo Alvarez, middleweight champion, 2 different weight classes above. It just doesn't make any sense. So, but anyway, prediction for the fight: Canelo Alvarez the whole way. I mean, I do support Amir Khan because I've watched him since the beginning of his career, and I do like him. He's a great fighter, exciting, doing some great fights. Been obviously a former world champion as well. It's felt a little bit short in some more tougher tests, but again, no one's perfect. But I just don't see how Amir Khan's going to win this fight, unless he takes a leaf out of Floyd Mayweather's book and does the sort of moving around 24/7 and like just hitting him in patches and moving away, using his speed and reflexes to get out of the way of punches and not get hit clean by Alvarez. Then maybe he could win the fight. Amir Khan's got too many things going against him to win the fight. Suspect chin. He doesn't like fighting, and when you pressurise him, he doesn't have enough skill. I think on the ropes as well, he's terrible. Like, he pushes the holding, the grabbing. Like, there's so many things in the way for him to win the fight. I'm not being negative. I'm being realistic. I mean, Canelo Alvarez is a hard puncher. Like, I know against Floyd Mayweather, he was terrible, but Miguel Cotto hurt him a couple of times in his last fight. He's knocked out some decent fighters, but he's got power. It doesn't matter, like, if he might have stamina problems or his natural ability might be in question, he might be a bit overrated or whatever. This guy can hit, and when you hit him, look at the last fight. Look at 2 fights ago, James Kirkland. James Kirkland was, yeah, he might have been a bit sort of rusty or a bit like inactive. Same thing. He was a heavy hitter as well. Canelo Alvarez put him on his ass in 3 rounds. He just demolished him. What's Amir Khan's chances against Canelo Alvarez? I mean, you're not going to be as stupid as James Kirkland, just like literally just stand toe to toe to him. Amir Khan's a bit more clever lately. He's got better ring movement as well. He's quick. He's got fast hands. But he lacks power. And if the judges, whoever they are, score for more heavy blows, more sort of telling blows, Amir Khan isn't going to... I don't see how Amir Khan will win the fight with his sort of natural, sort of game plan. I mean, he'll run in there or start fast, throw combinations. If he gets really tough in that, he'll probably like clinch him and put his head down if he gets tough and if he's pressurising him. I mean, think about it this way: the Canelo Alvarez Erislandy Lara fight. Sorry if I got that wrong. Lara was quite effective in the beginning, early rounds, like hitting him on the break using his speed, left hand. As soon as Canelo Alvarez pushed him with body shots, it was totally different. Lara was all covered up in that. What's that tell you? I mean, like, Lara was a good fighter. He's quick, he's got really slick style, he's effective, and he can hit as well. Amir Khan's power, I just don't see how it's going to go from, I guess, effective puncher to like knockout eyes. I just don't see it happen. It's just so frustrating. I don't know who was in charge of making this. You go from Danny Garcia to Kell Brook, potential winnable fights. I mean, let's not get it wrong. They're going to be tough, but they're winnable. It's not like obviously he ain't got a chance to beat him. He was outboxing Danny Garcia for a couple of rounds before he became stupid and got knocked out. Kell Brook, obviously I could go either way as I said in my video, but that's still a winnable fight because Amir Khan is a good fighter, and when he's on his game, he's a good fighter and he's hard to beat. But I just don't see how this fight goes well. I don't see how Canelo Alvarez beats... Sorry, I don't know how Amir Khan beats Canelo Alvarez. I just don't see it. But anyway, let me think what you know. So whatever you think, comment down below, like the video, dislike it, whatever. It'd be good to have a discussion about it as well on the comments, because let me know what you think as well, because like I'm a fan of Amir Khan. I watched him for a lot of years, and it's just a bit stupid going from negotiations with winnable fights, tough fights but winnable fights, to a fight that he's got a really slim chance of winning, and I don't see it going 12 rounds. I can see him get knocked out quite comfortably because Canelo Alvarez is a really heavy puncher. But anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Give it a like, share it as well if you can, and sorry, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.